Good afternoon, family. So I just have a quick message for God's people. Okay, I don't know who this message is specifically for. Okay, but if you're going through a spiritual war right now, this message is for you. Okay, so the other day God gave us the message that He was going to teach us how to fight in an unusual way because we're fighting spirits. Okay, and so today's message is God says during this fight with these spirits, you are going to have to be quiet. Okay? Nothing. Shh. Right? I know sometimes it can be easy. You know, you get excited, especially if you like me. It seems like pretty much your whole life you've just had bad experience after bad experience, and then you feel like, you know, life is starting to get good and you want to share it with somebody, but God said no. I know you want to share your good news, but you're going to have to keep it to yourself. Okay? Because the spirits are listening. It's kind of like in a cartoon when the bad person tells their plans, the other people are able to stop them because now they know their plans and they know how to stop them. Okay? God is saying this is what these spirits are trying to do. If you talk about your plan to anybody, they gonna know what you're planning and they go figure out how to stop you or delay you. Okay? We can just say delay because they can't stop you, but they can delay you. Okay? So to keep from any more delays, God said you gotta be quiet. You can't talk about it with nobody. Not your friends, no family, no strangers, no nobody. Okay? You're gonna have to keep this to yourself. And I know you're a person that's happy for everybody. Like, anytime something good happens to anybody, you're happy for them. You're like genuinely happy for them. But it seems like when good things happen for you, you don't get that same love and energy. Okay? And God says because everybody don't have your same heart, they don't have your same spirit. And this is another reason why it's so important to keep your good news and your plans and goals and achievements to yourself, because everybody don't have that same heart and spirit, and they could be helping the enemy on your downfall as well, because you know people like to see you do good but not better than them. So the moment they feel like you starting to do better than them, then all of a sudden they got a problem with you and they start helping the enemy to bring you down. Okay? So in Joshua 6:10 it says, but Joshua had commanded the army, do not give a war cry, do not raise your voice, do not say a word until the day I tell you to shout, then shout. Okay? So as you can see in this verse, in this text, that he's showing us that when you're in a war, you gotta be quiet. You can't allow the enemy to know your plans until it's done. Because he said, do not shout until I tell you to. And then if you go down some more, okay, down to around verse 16, it says, then the seventh time around when the priest sounded the trumpet blast, Joshua commanded the army, shout, for the Lord has given you the city. So as we can see, Joshua had them be quiet until what God had told them to do was complete. Okay, so God told them, in order to destroy this wall and to take over this city, this is what you're going to have to do. Take up the covenant with the priests and your army. Walk around one time for 6 days. And on the 7th day, you're going to walk around 7 times. And so they did that. And on the 7th time, when they was getting ready to finish, that's when they opened their mouth. God said, in order to win, in order to prevent any more delays, you're going to have to be quiet until the plan is complete. Okay? I've also seen this in the book of Adam and Eve. Anytime God and Adam had a conversation, the devil was somewhere listening. He was hearing the things God was saying to Adam, that God was promising Adam. So he would go disguise himself as, an angel or a human or whatever he had to do to try to deceive, Adam into thinking he was from God in order to fulfill the promise. But he was always trying to make Adam do things at the wrong time and do things incorrectly so that God would destroy him, or he would be delayed. So this is what the devil is trying to do. When he hears your plans, he's trying to figure out ways to destroy you or delay you. So you gotta be quiet. These spirits is everywhere, and they listening, and they will use anybody to hear your plans. So I know you're excited, but I want you to win. And for you to win in this season and not have any more delays, you're going to have to be quiet and keep everything to yourself until God says it's complete. All right? I love y'all, family. Have a great day.